Go ahead. And we are live. You can catch us on YouTube and Rumble. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we're going to be right back with you, Howlers. Howls over Baz. I'm Jacob Casas.
I'm Rico Savage.
I'm Melanie.
And we have a very special returning guest in the Howlers Den today. Little Chronic.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate y'all having me back, man. What's up,
Always,
Dude,
always.
welcome
Rico?
back.
What's up, Shorty? Appreciate y'all having me back,
Dude,
man.
it is so good to
Come
have
on,
you
man.
back on.
Hell yeah.
man.
My dog, Rico.
Always.
Come on, man.
So, Little Chronic, let's get into this a little bit. Little Chronic was here like about a year ago when we first kind of started this whole
sir.
podcast.
Crazy when he said that a year ago. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Time flies, man, when you're doing work.
For real.
bro. Like,
Yeah.
that's
That
it,
part.
man.
But we have kept in contact
For real.
and even helped each other out in different ways.
Absolutely.
He helped me out with social media stuff. I mean, we just helped each other out in different ways.
Absolutely.
Hung out a little bit, did some little things, and we're going to be doing some. We have some upcoming stuff we're going to talk about that we'll be doing with Little Chronic in the
Y'all
future.
ain't ready, man. I'm
But
telling
November,
you.
what? November
15th and 16th, man. We got Noise and Toys Fest, man, at Adelanto, California, at Adelanto Stadium.
right.
I'm shutting it down with Tech Nine, Gator, The Expendables, Cottonmouth Kings, Lefty Gunplay, and a whole bunch of other legends, man. I need to see you there. The links are in my bio, man. I got Jacob, I got Rico there, man. House podcast team, so you know it's gonna be a movie.
right.
man. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, dude, I'm so hyped about that, dude, and I'm excited to see what you've been doing. Because I mean, you were just kind of starting out. We had a whole different,
was, yeah.
and now we've been growing together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like even helping each other elevate a little bit. He has some big
Progression.
things going on, so he invited us to go.
Yeah, so the last
interview
event that we
people.
seen you
I
was,
think
was
we-
with the
Blueface, right?
Blueface and his baby mama. What we're doing,
I think.
Jaden.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
went to that event, man. We killed it, man. Shout out to Blueface, man. That was crazy, man. But just to see you guys, first of all, what you guys are doing with the podcast, man, with House Podcast, I appreciate you guys, man. You guys
Appreciate
have
it.
always been putting in the work, man. And I've seen the progression just like myself, man. So to see
sure.
you guys now, a year later, man, and what you guys are doing, man, from, I mean, inception, man, from about, 1,000 to 2,000 subs to about
Yeah.
50,000 now, man. So you know what I mean? Like, we're just
Say
killing
louder.
it, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Dude, yeah, I think we had like 300 and something when you came on.
I
and now we got
about
like
it.
38,000. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what happens, man.
yeah.
That's for the IG, right?
IG, and now we're like at 40,000. Yeah,
YouTube,
yeah, on
yeah.
YouTube. We have over 400,000 views now.
That's
So we're moving. You know what I mean? Like, but we were like nothing when you first came on. We were just
It's-
starting out. You
same
know?
thing with me, bro. Like I was in a position where I was like, okay, with Howls in this interview, man, I have a platform. Now I need to take advantage, man. So I need to do something with what I have. And to see a year later, man, I have a new album. Hope you understand.
Nice.
That's doing crazy. A couple singles. I mean, 11 million streams on Turn Red with M.R. I got my new project coming up in December, probably January. I'm gonna drop probably. And that's gonna be called Halfway Famous. That's gonna be dropping. That's gonna be my third album. So I'm super excited, man. I got a whole bunch of stuff, Noise and Toys coming up in 2 weeks. So man, we're grinding, man. That's
Yeah.
it, man. You keep your head to the the stone, man. You just keep it going. That's it, man.
Let's back up a little bit though. Let's
Yeah.
talk about
Let's get it.
the stuff you've done, like because you did a few collabs, some
Yeah.
dope ass collabs.
Hell yeah.
And you put out a lot of music since the last episode.
Absolutely.
So let's go through a little bit of your journey.
So I mean, last time we probably saw each other, I was about to drop Snow, my music
Yeah.
video, my single. That was on Hope You Understand, my sophomore album. It was like an R&B, rap, hip hop kind of album. Super dope. I dropped that on Valentine's Day. That was a dope
I
project
remember
for
that.
myself to be
Yeah.
able to drop that. It's almost like my
My
take
daughter
care.
loves it actually.
Really?
My daughter loves
Okay.
it because I kept putting it on like when it was snowing.
What's her name?
Aubrey.
Aubrey. Shout out Aubrey. Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Come
I'm gonna have
on
to
now.
show her that. She'll
Let's
like
go,
that.
Let's go.
So I kept putting it on, like tagging, like putting that song on my Instagram, and when it was like we were in the snow, and she's like, I like that song. Who sings that song? Yeah, so she was all tripping out on it.
That's dope. It was super dope, man. Because when I did that, man, because again, when you're coming up and you're building yourself again, I'm independent, so I do everything myself. So to be able to do that, I'm gonna have to like find gaps and find little things that I have to do to be able to either save money or build my brand the right way. So with that video, we shot that at the Grove in LA, which was super dope, man. It was right before Christmas time, so the snow was coming down. So it was only like 2 or 3 times the snow was actually going to fall at the Grove. So I was able to get that with my cameraman and get that shot to be able to do a dope music video and give that to my fans, and that was on the album as well. Which was, super dope. And that album was, more or less for myself, man.
What I don't think a lot of people understand about Lil Chronic, I have a lot of respect for this dude because he does all this stuff on his own.
Yes,
like
sir.
the grind is real with him.
Bro.
I seen it.
Tell him.
Like
There's no team. There's no team.
He is the team. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And he helped me out with some of the stuff that we were trying to do that I was trying to figure out with House Over Baz on YouTube and things like that. He kind of put me on some game too. But what's crazy, that's what I wanted to kind of get into is, I mean, because you put so much into what you do. I don't see a lot of people doing that.
You have to, bro, because in this game, man, there's going to be a whole bunch of people that go, okay, I want to be the next Lil Chronic. I want to be the next Lil Wayne. Whatever you want to be, whoever you look up to, that's cool. If I take one day off, same as Michael Jordan. If you're, thinking, okay, 8 o'clock, I'm about to go to bed or whatever, Michael Jordan's in the gym shooting free throws. If you want to be great, man, you got to emulate greatness. And the people that I look up to, man, the Tom Brady's, the Michael Jordans, and the people that are great and succeed and are like that, they're tirelessly dependent on greatness, man. It's almost like a little bit of crazy with them. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be a little bit of that to be an artist.
We're a little crazy. Chronic.
You have to be, bro. You have to be in this. And in music and art, you have to be. Anyone that's ever done this, man, has been a little bit far-fetched to where somebody that's regular or in the simulation or in the grind of 9 to 5 can look at something, a piece of art, whether it's music, a piece of art on the wall, and go, okay, that's my opinion on it. Whether they like me or don't, I'm versatile. I got a whole bunch of different music. So whether I'm doing my pop shit, my rap shit, my punk shit, my R&B shit, my new shit coming out, I am going to tell you guys about that's what you got to do, man. Be versatile. Always keep your fans and your audience guessing, man. And that's what you want to do. Yeah. You're a great, artist again, because you're podcasting, but again, you're doing something for your fans, just as I'm doing with my music. So you want to give them new shit. You want to give them new, people on the podcast, people that strive for greatness, just like you, and people that they can relate to at the same time. And that's what I want to do with my fans as well.
What do you think has been, since that year? What do you think has been like the biggest push for you? Like, what? Why are you still here? What do you think it is?
I think I was able to realize that no one was going to come help me or save me, and I think maybe a year ago I was looking for, okay, who's going to give me a deal? Who's going to look for this? When's my And I was like, no, I need to buckle down. I need to make more music. Because if I make more music, that's more content. And if that's more content, that's more people seeing me. And if more people see Lil Chronic, more people going to want him. And I promise that. So that's all I had to do, man, is just buckle down, put music out, single by single, music video by music video. My newest music video, Getting Every Dollar. Shout out to Gator and GED, man. He was in the music video. That's at like 56,000 views, my highest music video so far. We got billboards, plaques, everything with my new single. So I'm just striving for greatness, bro. You got to be able to put yourself out there, man, and like, life is too short.
A lot of people they wanted to come to them. They wanted somebody to come save them. You know what I mean? Or like they're old. You're not old anything. You got to put in the work.
You got to put in that work. And I've been that for Gator, and like the same thing with like him and Lil Dicky and stuff. I've seen what he's done with Lil Dicky, what I've done with Gator. For 4 or 5 years, put in the work to get opportunities and get a bigger platform. And that's all you're able to do in life, man. Is you never know. Like I said, when the coach is gonna be like, yo,
that's why you have to say
win,
consistency beats a nigga hard every day.
I said that in the last interview, y'all. You never know when you get called in. November 15th, I finally got called in, man. 6 years, man. Over 2,100 days of just straight repetitive content, posting, music, whatever it is, man, to push your brand, man. You guys can't quit. I'm telling you, I've seen Jacob do it, Rico do it with House Podcast. Every single day they're posting a short, a video, a content with a new artist or a new guest.
No, it's the same thing with you too.
But the thing is, though, you know where I learned that from, though?
You.
That's literally where I learned it from.
Greatness emulates greatness, man. And that's the thing is, you are who you keep. And I told you this a year ago, man. You believed in me to even give me the podcast at that time. I didn't have the platform, guys, I have now. So for Jacob to look at me, Rico to look at me and go, yo, man, I see what this kid's about to do. Let's invest in him, man. I know what he's going to do. This kid's next, man. Let's get on this now. So we're not old news, man, when he does all these interviews and shit in a fucking year.
Like really,
You knew this shit, bro.
Yeah. Well, see, I didn't know like the stuff that you knew. So when I hit you up, because I think we
This
kind
was
of
written in the stars, bro. I didn't know this either, bro.
Yeah.
There's a higher power
See,
giving me this.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm running out the roadmap, man. That's
So
it.
our Instagram, all our stuff has gone through the roof. You know what I mean? And obviously, Shoddy with the YouTube knows the YouTube,
Shout out
right?
Shoddy. Let's go,
So
bro.
shout out Diamond Studios. I mean, these guys know
go.
their stuff on the YouTube.
Right.
But obviously, like day-to-day stuff, I can't be helped. So he hit me. We started talking. We were just we're literally like that, back and forth. Like,
Networking about just what we could do for the brands and
it's
how we could
constant.
build.
It's constant. Like
Certain-
we're just
I
going.
think
certain
you have to
ways.
keep people like that around you to kind of not just push you, but help
Iron
motivate
sharpens
you
iron.
and
And
inspire
he-
you.
People
you know?
around me, honestly, that are like that either are better than me or are
Right.
already emulate greatness.
Right,
so
right.
that gives me something to chase.
Right.
So if Jacob does great, Rico does great, I go, okay, they're up here.
Right.
You gotta
I gotta
go.
get there
Yeah.
now.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
they go, okay, well now Chronic's up here. Let's try to do some more shit. And then either if I elevate,
Yeah.
we're on the same team. So it's almost Wade to LeBron. We're able to
Yeah.
elevate in the same
'Cause
type
you-
of.
And we able to pull you up there, or are you able to pull us up there? Like
Easy.
like
'Cause
he's
you mo-
inviting us to the.
Because you motivate. I don't know if you know, or if he told you, like, you motivated us when we did the iHeart Studios.
Oh, yeah, we went to that.
So when you did the iHeart Studio shit, it like it made
walked
us.
in that
It made us.
studio?
Our radio.
Our radio.
We went there. Yeah.
Right.
to what is it?
Shout out to excuse me, Cannabis
101.
Cannabis Talk 101.
Yeah.
So you made us. So you made. So
When
you
we
made
walked
us
in
look
that
at it-
studio, we were like, "Damn, that studio is what we want."
That's my family right there. They gave me an opportunity just like you guys. They saw the vision. Same thing with you guys. Came up from nothing. They built such a platform to where, Jacob and I know Rico, we were talking the Super Bowl party. Right?
Yeah.
We were doing that.
Right.
You came to the Super
Yeah.
Bowl party too. Like, we were like, okay, we could, eventually get to this. This is what we want to
and that's what made us. It made us look at podcasting at a whole different level and what we could do and where we could take it.
it's crazy.
It made us.
And look at that.
It
Guess
made us
what?
look at it. You know
Shout
what I
out to
mean?
Blue and Joe Grande
Yeah.
on Cannabis Talk 101.
They gave me
because
game too.
Guess what?
Yeah.
They brought me on for Noise and Toys.
Yeah.
So they also saw the vision like you guys, a year and a half ago, did the interview and they're like, okay, now guess what happens? You keep putting in the work. You keep your head down. You buckle down. You really, no bullshit, nothing, just music, content, Lil Chronic, and just put it out to the point where you can Google Lil Chronic and I'll pop up. That's how hard I've been working, man. Now I got my first show, man. I was doing streets on Hollywood Boulevard with a speaker, making no money, to doing dive bars, making $100, $200, $300 an hour. Now I'm getting paid a couple racks right now to perform on a big stage and sell out stadiums, man.
Nice.
Tell them again
It's
on
like-
15.
It's just
Tell 'em
work
again.
ethic.
Yeah,
That's
no,
literally
guys,
what it is.
Noise and Toys Fest, November 15th. I'm telling you guys, man. Rico, Jacob are going to be there. House Podcast, I'm going to be there, man. I got Cannabis Talk 101 going to be there. Terror Crew, Noise and Toys Festival, myself, Lefty Gunplay, The Expendables, Cottonmouth Kings.
Tech Nine, everybody.
Tech Nine. Excuse me, Tech Nine. Come on now. Gata, special guest with Gata. I can't tell you, man, but I'm telling you, Gata and GD, myself, we're going to be in the building. So
sure.
you know it's going to be a movie, man. It's going to be crazy, guys. This is my
Fucking
first
chat is-
stadium show, guys.
chat is blowing up.
Yeah, you got a
in
lot
my
of people in the
bio,
chat. We're gonna read some chat real
They
quick.
know, man. Because again, too, like
got a lot.
I want to give a shout out real quick too to Luca Leah and Co. Man, that's my new jeweler, man. So since I've worked with you guys, I've built with jewelers and people that I've worked with. A million rappers buy jewelry, right? I've been able to work with Luca Leah and Co. And they're gonna make me my first Lil Chronic chain and give it to
damn.
me and my show.
With your logo, the logo one.
Yeah, with the
oh,
logo.
that's dope.
Yeah,
Dude,
so
that's dope.
I got that with like diamonds, emeralds.
Damn.
Diamonds, sapphires, rubies, opals, and it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
man.
I seen him when he got his logo done. I was like, oh, he shot it to me.
I
and
showed it to you. I'm like,
yeah.
this,
I was
this
like,
is the start of something.
yeah.
So it's like
Nice.
to see from the
We've seen each
inception-
other go like this. We just keep seeing, and that's what I like.
on now, give me one, man.
I love
That's my dog,
when
man.
someone is ready just to move and make moves. You know what I
Right.
mean? But real moves, like
Yeah.
you're pushing
No
and you're
bullshit.
going hard, and it's easy when you got like when somebody's just going fast because then
That momentum.
your mindset kind of goes that route. out. Like
You gotta just hook on and catch on for the ride. man. You
even him being here right now, I feel like my mind's already like ideas just
we
pops
got so
in.
much to already talk about, guys.
Yeah,
You don't
'cause
even know.
we-
like he was like immediately he was like, all right, after this, man, we got don't leave. We got something to talk about. Like,
Well, because when we
New ideas.
he would call me like literally. I'd be like at my daughter's cheerleading, dude. Like seriously there, and we'd be talking on the phone
Yep.
because she'd be there for like hours, and we'd be like just going over all kinds of stuff what we can do and all that.
back and forth, man. That's it, man.
And that's how I did a lot of this stuff with the social media and all that.
That's real.
And he was
Appreciate
helping me
that.
with all that stuff, and he showed me. So this was he put me on some games that low key stuff that we don't want to give secrets away.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
But stuff to get the Instagram where it's at, to get the YouTube where it's at.
I think
you
we
know?
talked about some of that too. I mean, you shared some of the little tips here and there. I can't remember who told you, but I remember you called me too, and you were like, "Oh, look, this is what we got going on." Forget who it was that you had on the podcast, and you were like, "Yeah, they told me this." And it's always good when you have like people to network with and that are
Yeah.
actually like welcoming to like help
Help you,
elevate
yeah.
your business, just to support, because that's all it is like back and forth support. You know,
This game's too much of like, okay, what can you do for me? How much? All that.
Right.
In the
That's
industry,
bullshit,
yeah,
and,
for
then,
sure.
and then not give nothing in return. Like,
And this shit too, like all you have, in my opinion, too. I didn't have money or anything to invest in my name. That's why you saw me a year ago. You gave me an opportunity. I built everything, guys, off of my connections and what I've done for people.
He literally did.
That's it, man. So you are who you know you
But you keep around.
in my
Yeah.
opinion. You know what I mean? So like to have you guys around to be able to emulate, bounce ideas off of, and hear what Jacob and Rico
Yeah.
had to say. They've always been by me, supported me with any event and anything I've done. I want these men with me because
Right.
they know they have the vision.
They have
and
the drive.
it's so few, man. Because nowadays everyone's in that matrix, that 9 to 5, and
And that's what's in your best
absolute-
interest too, especially with the
That's
industry,
cool.
with the
That-
industry you're in.
You know what that
a lot of people
word
don't
is?
have your best interest.
It's called safe.
Yeah.
And guess what? All of us are living. Excuse me. All of us are alive, but how many of us are actually living?
Right.
That's something I heard somebody saying. I'm like, okay, wow, like shit.
Yeah.
When I heard that, I'm like, okay, like maybe 60, 80 years, most of us, like with how society is now. Leave your mark. Leave something for your kids to be like, yo, man.
Yeah.
Great grandfather, he was able to do this. That's why everything around, and I knew that a year ago. I talked about this. So to be able to have this conversation now, to see the man you are, Rico, man, I'm just so proud of you guys too, because I know I'm doing my thing.
Let's hear what the
You guys
chat.
are.
Saying.
Dude, you got so many people in the chat.
I know
The
my
energy
team.
for
Yeah.
me.
I'm bringing the
like,
heat.
Hey, I'm telling you.
Hey man, come on, bro.
You got, wait a
It's time,
Hey,
yo.
Let me the chat. Let me the chat.
I know. Go ahead.
Come on,
B,
Tell him, Rico. Come on.
B guns. Let's go with Lil Chronic fire
Let's go,
emojis.
B-Guns. Come on.
Julia and Lefford. That's my bro.
Shout out Julia. Let's go. Come
B
on.
guns again. Yes, sir. I'll be there at the November 15th event.
Yes, sir. B-Guns. Let's go. Come on, bro.
Another Julia. I watched him from the start.
Yes.
The sweetest guy I know. B guns facts. Got to put in the work.
Yes, sir.
It won't work for you.
Shout out to Julia, her family.
not a bit crazy,
bought my
then.
auction snow jacket for the snow
Oh,
music
yeah.
video. I signed it and auctioned it off to my
Nice.
TikTok followers, and her family bought it, framed it, put it on a plaque next to Damian Lillard. They're from Portland
shit,
and Oregon,
yeah.
so to
Yeah.
put me up next to another legend, I was
Yeah.
like, that's dope, man. And
Yeah,
be able
that
to
is
have,
dope.
I don't care if you have 1, 2, 10, 100 fans. I'll give them everything I have, man. New music, new style, new me. And be able to give them something to, always look at. Because, again, with artists now, music artists, I feel like they got the same type of style and flow. And that's easy, man, just like working a 9 to 5. But to be able to, in art, to test yourself, push the boundaries. Okay, I might not be the R&B guy you're thinking about, but hope you understand my last album. I was feeling that. I was in the zone. I was able to drop it on Valentine's Day. I was in that zone and energy, and that's what I was feeling at the time. So my fans will never know what I'm coming with next. 2025. I guarantee you don't even have a clue. I guarantee.
It's most of the things that you get from. I mean, the albums that you put out.
Yeah.
Is it either from something that you're going through or been through, or so we will never know what you're going to put out because what you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's more or less either my life expressions of what I'm going through, my relationships, what I'm dealing with, my life, loss, death. You know what I mean? Your work, the struggle of life, just lifing. A lot of people just deal with that because society, nowadays and trying to make it. And again, guys, I'm not I'm no Drake yet. I'm no fucking Lil Wayne. I'm a guy out here trying to make it with a dream that came out here from Boston, Massachusetts 6 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm in LA. I was sleeping in my car. Jacob fucking knows it because I called him when I was living in my car. Whatever I could do to get to my position in the places I'm in now, to be able to have a place to live, be able to studio and be able to do shows like this, guys. You want to be able to have that platform, and I feel like me going through the struggle and how I grew up set myself up to put me in position to. Sometimes you got to go through the fire, man.
Yeah.
You got to show that, and this, you know, like when you all you have is your name, like me, no money to show nothing. I just got Lil Chronic. That's it, like Tony Montana type shit. I got my name, my balls, man. That's it. Bro.
And he's not lying though. Like that's what he had. That's all he had.
He knows it.
I was talking to him like days and days and days, and we were just talking about all this shit, and he was helping me do stuff literally from his car.
Yep.
And I wasn't gonna even bring it up, you know what I'm saying? But he brought up, I was just
I'm
like,
not even gonna lie to you guys, because guess what? Most rappers will be like, "Yo, look at me, I'm flexing all that." Jacob, I was in my car. I didn't even have money, man. This man made sure I was able to eat, had gas. Like he gave me, you know, give me some, bro. Like, yo, Rico too, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Like a real motherfucker will understand who was there when they were down or didn't have it, and now they're here now. You give respect, man. With respect,
And we didn't do it because we thought something was gonna be. We didn't do it. Because
you didn't.
We didn't
You
want nothing back.
believed in me, and
we
you
didn't want nothing
fucked
back.
with me by myself, and
Yeah.
like you guys were fucking with me before when we shut off the cameras. So fuck all that. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? You were like, okay, man, you got a lot going on, man. I can fuck with this. Like I can get on this. I can support this. I can build with this. And that's all you want to find in another man, because guess what? Life is too short, man. If you can find somebody else, you know, with your vision, your same mindset on that elevated level, above that, you know, Matrix type shit, 9 to 5, you got to link up with them, man.
Yeah,
and,
you do.
And cruise into, you know, out of the atmosphere. man.
How is your mental now?
My mental is honestly, I feel a lot better than a year ago. A year
Yeah.
ago, like I told you, I was in a. Again, people didn't know that. I just told that on the podcast now. Jacob knew, you
Yeah.
knew, no one knew that shit. Because again, you can look back in this 5 years from now when I'm a millionaire, and you can watch this shit and be like, damn, he was talking about a year or two ago when he was living in his car. Then he was doing this shit. Now look at, you know, the progression is what you want to see. And it ain't overnight. And you guys both know that.
Yeah.
And to be able to put in the work, put in the drive, the effort. I got people around me, man, building a good team like yourselves. I got Vibe. I got Luca and Leah Co. I got a whole bunch of people working with me. I got Q. I got GED with
Blessings.
It really is. And a lot of people and artists will come up here and make it act like it's them with a label or some shit. I got a whole bunch of people working with me that believe in that vision.
Just 'cause your name.
me and this dude would talk for hours on the phone.
Hours.
Literally hours. Like business talk, like where we're gonna go, what we're gonna do next. Like it was all constructive talk.
We saw the finish
You know what I
line
mean?
before we was at
In the race,
you know,
even before you was in the
turn
race.
one, yeah,
Yeah.
Q1, and we was like, okay, Q4, this is where we're gonna be. And guess what? Now we're doing the same shit.
Yeah.
A year later. Come on now, one
That's
more
crazy.
time now.
We
Come on
were
now.
literally. I was literally on my
bigger spot.
Yeah, I was on my laptop and everything, and he's helping me through shit. He's
I
logged
was
into
in
my
my
stuff
car doing shit out of
on his phone, helping me do stuff through the laptop.
have no
Like
crib
it's
yet, none of this
crazy.
He was like, hold on,
This is-
call me
this-
back. I gotta go charge my phone
Yeah,
somewhere
I
real quick.
swear to God,
Hey.
man.
Yeah, this is literally what the stuff we were doing. Like it was crazy because
It's real.
We were working like hours
they
and
want.
hours and hours, and then talking about what's next and what we can do next to build.
Right.
Like it was all, and you don't find that from a lot of people.
No.
So when I was able to do that, he like even right now he's firing me up. Like oh now I need to fuck some more shit up now. You know what I mean?
That's what, like,
it's time to get it hard.
To
you
be
know what I
around
mean?
those people that give you that fire and that give you that almost like that little extra. If you're the Michael Jordan, if I give you that Dennis Rodman little bit
Yeah.
of, okay, now let's do it.
Because people won't give you because they think that you're gonna do better than them or something like
That's
that,
what Gator
or
and-
not, that's not what it's about, bro.
Gator, Dickie, all of them, again, they like I'm trying to emulate greatness. Like what they're doing, they're millionaires. They don't need to fuck with me. So to co-sign me and for Gator to say, yo, Lil Chronic's my artist, he already knows where I'm
And
gonna
I
end
see him
up.
saying that.
Just
Yeah.
like you do, bro. Like, so that's somebody that's a millionaire, does movies, millions of streams.
There's nobody that's
He
gonna
don't
stop
need to
you.
do that.
No,
Yo.
there's nobody that's gonna stop you, dude.
But-
No matter where you're going, nobody can stop. Your mindset is this
But
way.
that
That's the thing.
greatness of like, it's like Steph Curry seeing somebody playing.
Yeah,
he can
yeah.
play in the league.
No, it feels love. It feels
What's for
great.
you, can't nobody take it
but
away or
nobody's
change
gonna be
it.
able to stop the way your mindset is chronic, nobody's gonna be able to stop you, dude.
No.
And that's when, even when you first walked in here, like we didn't know we were getting the first day. The first day you
my
walked in.
determination and my passion always
That's the thing.
outdrove my talent.
Yeah.
Any day of the week, guys.
And that's always like, that's Kobe. You know what I'm saying?
When
Like
people
that's
say
everybody.
consistency is key, I'd rather take somebody that's going to do the same thing every
100%,
single day and post content than somebody that's going to go, oh, I'm it. I got it. I got to change the shit. I'm going to post one time a month. That ain't it, man. You got to do this shit every day. There's somebody else that wants your fucking spot.
No, but
Plain and
the
simple.
fact is, like, I'm not giving secrets away, but the fact is that the reason that the fact that he does that, he got involved with stuff that was able to even get him at certain levels.
Yep.
And even through social, even through all this stuff. And he was bringing me in with that. And I was like, damn,
Yep.
like how the hell did you even get involved in this?
You know,
I was
how,
like,
to,
this
you
is
know how to
cool.
brand yourself a lot
That's
better,
what he does.
a lot better than the people who've been doing it for a while. That's done it. You
And
know how to
I've
do it.
seen that because, again, I'm trying to emulate myself as almost like a Coca-Cola, something for everybody, not just for one genre, one demographic. I want to be for the kids, the adults, the women, the men, the the shorties, the hood, boys, in Compton and shit. Like, shout out to LA, let's fucking go, bro. Like, but be something for everybody, because then I don't know.
That's kind of what House is too, huh?
You gotta be that. Man.
You gotta be
You
diverse.
don't know what you
You gotta
are
be
yet.
versatile.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Well, we are something, and we know that. So for you guys to watch us and know that we are something,
Come to the
too,
mic.
Oh yeah.
that's it, man. And at the end of the day, man, like, we have to do that. And, man, we strive for greatness. I've seen you, Jacob. I've seen you, Rico. The work, 365 days. And I'm telling you, I've done this for 2,165 days down to the hour today. So that's about 6 years, man. 5.5, 6 years. I've done this every single day, posting content. Whether it's a song, a recycled picture that you've taken before that you reuse again. Because guess what? Even if you don't have anything going on right now, you need to make it think like you got something going on right now. If you want to be a music artist, man. If you want to hang around this shit, you want to do this, you need to give your fans something to post, to show somebody. Whatever it is, man, and to be able to do that as a music artist is a little chronic.
So for artists, I've been seeing a lot. People have been talking about like when to push it out, how to push it out. What's like the little you know what I mean? Go to
Demographic?
yeah. How do you and times even times too?
So I'm gonna give you guys free game. So as an independent music artist, right? When I'm like, okay, I got this new single, I just recorded it. Okay, say it's like the 20th of the previous month. I'm gonna go, okay, on the 1st, I'm gonna say this new single is gonna drop on the 15th. So that's gonna give me 15 days, 2 weeks to promote, push, send it to people, post links, TikToks, Instagram.
He does. He goes crazy.
And you know this. And
Yeah,
then
he taught me that.
And then I'll put it on the 15th. I will put that song. I'll release it. Whatever I'm doing, that piece of content, I'll release it on that day. That other 15 days of the month, you are pushing that piece of content you put out. That whatever it is, an Instagram video, a music video, whatever it is that you're in, guys, I'm telling you, you push that. And you know what I mean? Like for the next 15 days, that's all you're doing, man.
That's what's cool is when you could talk to somebody and they could teach you something and you could teach them something. You know what I mean? Because I was helping you with the brand, that whole brand situation,
Exactly.
and he was helping me with this.
It's just
So-
reciprocation.
yeah,
It's like-
and that was dope
And
because
it's real because as a man, didn't you
Yeah.
feel satisfied? We
Yeah.
didn't need any money. We were
Nah.
just like, yo, man,
I was like, oh,
can
this is
run
cool.
with this.
Yeah.
That's all we wanted.
yeah,
Bro. Like,
and it's like when you know he's gonna learn something, he's gonna show me, and when I learn something, I'm gonna show him. Like, so it's just cool. It's a cool vibe because you could just keep pushing each other. But the thing is, teaching each other
Yeah.
is always like, damn, like I would have never known this. Still, nobody still showed me the stuff that he showed me. Till this day, I would have not have known about that. I keep a lot of stuff close to the chest.
Exactly.
A lot of people don't know about that.
B Gun said, "Love to hear stories like this.
Yes,
Iron
sir.
sharpens iron. Chronic for the people.
yes, sir. Let's go, B.
What else? B Gun's greatness, and then Wu Tang for show.
Let's go.
Love from what's this?
That's my family.
Luca something.
Luca Lee and Co.
RJ.
It's my jeweler. RJ is my jeweler.
Okay.
So yeah, no, you. It sounds like you building a lot of relationships.
You got it, man.
It sounds like you've done a lot in a year.
Yeah, right.
Damn, I know.
Yeah, I know you've been putting in the work in the 5.5, 6 years, but it seems like in this last year, you've been doing a lot more, and your momentum has kind of like skyrocketed for you.
Because I feel like a lot of people nowadays, like, it's very few, the people that are in there too, that see, okay, like, somebody could pay you or pay for whatever, but somebody to say, hey, I believe in your brand. This is what I have. I feel like we could lift off together, like I did with Jacob
Right.
and House. I'm like, okay, like, this could be something a year, 2, 5 years from now that we can
Right.
build. And he saw that vision. Those are the people I'm trying to build with
Yeah.
and surround myself with, because
Definitely.
you are who you keep at the end
Right,
of the day.
exactly.
Dude, even doing this talk, man, we're gonna have a lot to talk about. I might as well just,
You know this.
you know what? We're gonna even bring it up now. So because
Let's go. Come on.
dude, when you start like iron sharpens iron, when you start bringing shit up,
Yeah.
shit happens, right?
You know this.
So we're gonna be doing a live show in front of a studio audience.
Let's get it.
With a comedian we had on here, right?
Okay.
So we're doing like this whole live show November 14th, right?
Okay.
So what we want to do is we want to start taking this show to another level. We want
Yeah.
to keep doing it. We're gonna keep doing the show.
Absolutely.
But I think what we need to eventually start doing is get you involved. We want to even start doing like improv type stuff.
I'm always
like
down
like
for everything.
like
I act, I rap, I do everything.
yeah, that's the thing. There's a lot we can do, man.
Exactly.
So I wanted to like we can always like you see what's up with that. You know what I mean?
Sky's the limit, man,
Sky's
for
the
us,
limit.
bro, like-
We're talking about improv. We're talking about doing like some skits. We're talking about but always doing the podcast. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
The first one we're gonna see how it goes. We have like 3 guests we're bringing on, and we're doing a DNR on this shit
Hell
in
yeah.
front of a lot of people.
You
You,
got
know what
to.
I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And then but you need to come, dude. Come
I'm
to
always
it,
down.
and then
Oh,
we'll start.
shit. Somebody from South Korea, MC rooting for you from South Korea, Chronic.
Shout out to South Korea, man. Let's go, man. We
Damn,
global,
you
man.
got-
I'm
you-
telling you, man. I'm telling you, man.
See?
It's different now.
Sheesh.
Let's go, man. Shout out to South Korea. Let's go.
Hey, dude, that energy that Chronic gives though.
Nationwide.
But he doesn't just give energy because energy can come and go. He gives knowledge. He gives he gives you tips. I mean, there's so much things that you can learn from this dude that I'm telling you,
Yeah,
people
he don't
don't
gatekeep,
know.
He don't gatekeep at all. You know what I mean? Knowledge is power, and
Yeah.
I mean, like you said, you got to surround yourself. If you're not feeding me, I can't be around you because if you're not feeding me, you're draining me. At the end of the day,
And at the end of the day, you are who you keep. So if I keep you guys around me as greatness, I want you guys to know everything to where I can shut my mouth and I know you guys are.
No, you can't hang around somebody who ain't got the same mindset as you.
Exactly, bro. At the end of the
What you
day,
got to talk about?
that's why you have to be able to, build the people around you guys. A lot of people will go, okay, I want to gatekeep. I want to have all the shine to me. Build the team around you guys. Build people that aspire to be great, just like you, man. Have the same vision and build with those people, man.
Who are you listening to right now, as far as music? Like when you get in the car, like what's been your go to?
Right now, I listen to like J. Cole. I like Lefty. I like BLP Kosher. I'm fucking with like Young Gravy right now. I'm fucking with a couple artists definitely that are in the game and just doing their own wave, own thing like me. Some independent, some not. But again, I'm looking with Lefty Gunplay too on that show. So
And I seen that you starting your own label. I
yeah,
seen
so Chronic Records is my shit. That's what I'm running to under my own LLC. As
Yeah.
somebody independent, I'm doing myself. Am I just gonna release songs and tracks and stuff, or am I gonna build something to aspire to be great? Like Ice Cube left NWA, and then he made Lynch Mob. He made his
Yeah.
own shit, and he went with his. And now you see him. He's in movies and everything. So where he's a.
Are you bringing others on your label? Or are you just
Yeah, I got
I was gonna say, were we able to talk about that? Because we talked about that.
We can,
yeah, talk about your guy.
So I got one artist right now on Chronic Records. His name's Lil Lost. So his single Neverland is coming up at the end of November.
and it's dope.
Yeah, it's good, bro.
Yeah,
I sent it
yeah.
to Jacob. Yeah, so he's another rapper, man. He's an aspiring artist, man. He plays sports and he does music, man. So I see the vision, man. If he can do both right now, imagine when he does full time.
Yeah.
He's a young cat too, so. If I'm aspiring to be great, I want to be in this 10, 15 years from now and all that. I got to set up the platform, same as like ASAP did with ASAP Mob and like all those greats, like
Yeah.
Wayne with YMCMB and Nicki and Drake and shit. Setting up that second platform to where they can run for the next 10 years for you too.
That
After your 10 is done.
That shit was dope back then. Back then, like you had
That was
the Cash Money and shit. Like I wish that shit was like that. How it is now. I mean, for this generation now,
Exactly.
But it's not. But like, what do you who do you idolize as far as
As like a businessman?
Yeah.
Probably still, like, even a year ago, I said Gator.
Gator?
Still to this day. Like, a lot of people they have a different mindset. I'm still on the same blinders like a horse in a race. Gator, my boy, I'm with GED. You know what I mean? Like, with them, man, and Gator, Lil Dicky, Benny Blanco, everything that they're doing with the team. I see the long-term vision with my team and GED, what Gator's doing with, television and movies.
Yeah, I was literally watching a movie.
Music.
Watching a movie with some girl that I was talking to, and
Netflix and chilling?
yeah,
or what?
and it was like,
Anyone
yeah,
But You? Which
And-
one?
is that it? Is that what it's
Yeah,
called?
that
And
movie.
I'm like, wait a minute, that's Gator in the
Yeah.
movie. Yeah, he's in the movie. I
Shout
was
out to
tripping out.
Gator,
Yeah, shout out to
GED.
Gator.
Let's go, man. So I've understood, the platform he's given me just like a year ago, man, and I'm able to still run with that, to be able to, like, you can't quit, you can't stop, man. So to see like a year later, I'm still putting in that work. You can see that other interview from a year later and go, damn, he's still doing the same shit with the same people putting in that work. So you can see, okay, he ain't an overnight success. He really was putting in that work with those people and doing whatever he could for that platform. So when you get The Rock, man, you don't give it up, man. You don't lose that position once you get that, opportunity.
It's yours. It's
Exactly.
yours. You
Exactly.
built it, so.
No plan B, right?
Exactly. There ain't no plan.
No plan B.
That's it, right here.
But it's like the amount of work, man. I just really want to emphasize that for these people, man. Like, this guy works his ass off.
So out of 100%, what's work, and how much of it is actually putting the music out? How does it weigh for you?
I'd say about 78, 84% work and grind and posting and networking, and 10% music. I'm telling you guys, like, there's a million other artists, probably better artists than me, that probably lyrically maybe sound better or flow, whatever you think is in your opinion. But guess what? Because I have my structure and my platform and branding and all that, I'm in this position and they're not.
Yeah.
So that's all you need to think about right now. Your branding,
Talk your
how
shit.
you build
Talk
your
your shit.
brand is everything in
shit.
this. You know what I mean?
But he's real about this shit.
And
Yeah.
again, independently
seen
with
it.
no label, I've done 13.5 million streams. And that's on YouTube, Spotify, YouTube Music. And to be able to do that, do collabs with artists such as like M. Blueface, Gata, Bow Wow, a million more, man. It's just, I'm super blessed to have this opportunity. And I'm not going to squander it, because a lot of people get in this position, they get comfortable, they get complacent, and that's that. And somebody takes their spot, and then there's somebody that's the next them.
And somebody's always willing to take that spot.
Always.
Yeah.
Always. Like we're gonna start seeing people come around here that's gonna try to take our spot in this lane. We made the lane, and people are gonna try to take it. I already know that's gonna happen.
Not today, Satan.
Not today.
Not
But
today.
but we work harder. That's the difference. We be consistent.
It's that grind.
And that's the thing is we know. He's the same way. Like, consistency beats everything.
Everything.
All the fucking time.
Any day of the week.
All the time, dude. You could be one. You can make one badass show, and all of a sudden you're gone.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
you know what I mean? But if you keep going, no one can stop you. That's the thing.
And the thing I said too, the same style and all that. Your fans are gonna want that for a year or two, all that. But if you don't switch, they're gonna go, okay, well, this guy does. He does what you do, and he does that. So I'm just gonna, so
Yeah.
if you don't elevate yourself as an artist,
true.
as a brand, as a business. How are you going to adapt to the changing climate?
Spit
Because there's a
culture?
million people doing the
That's
same thing.
for
You
real.
gotta
Yeah.
be different. So
Yeah,
many
that's
people
what I
doing
was
the
just
same
gonna
thing.
say. You have to make it your own. And,
Exactly.
there's like hundreds of podcasts out there. There's thousands of rappers.
Rappers,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yep.
What makes you like stand
Different.
out?
Exactly.
You got to stand out to be you and your name be heard.
Yeah.
All over.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Agree.
How big is it? I mean, I think with anything that you're doing, especially when you're coming up, I think the biggest thing is to be teachable.
Absolutely.
Like, no matter if it's sports, no matter if it's in the music, or are you good with constructive criticism? Because you know what I mean. Because some people like, oh, that shit was whack.
is.
That shit
I
was
see
whack.
him.
That shit was good. But you might get them 10 people that was good. Those 3 people that say it's whack could defeat the shit
I
out of you.
listen to those 3 people that were whack,
Right.
because if I can get
That's smart.
2 out of those 3 people to say it was good
change.
and switch maybe a little bit of this,
Yeah.
and they might say, man, that was too hot. You might not should have done this, that. I listen to that, because if I think,
Yeah.
man, I'm a little chronic, I know it all. Fuck you, like
No
that's
one likes to know
bullshit,
it
man.
all.
Yeah.
Nobody knows it
No
all
one-
on this shit.
no
I don't
one
care if
likes
you're
to
doing
know it all
music,
either.
business. I don't care.
Yeah.
If you take constructive criticism, somebody that wants to help you in your brand, and somebody that you know loves you and cares about you and wants you to be a better you, take that, man. Take it and run with it and go, okay, let me take this, put it in here, change this, switch this up, do this, that, and then let me come at them, man.
'Cause I just posted that this morning, but it was like from a Bible scripture. Only a fool despises
Absolutely.
wisdom.
God is
You
great.
know what I mean? So like, and it's a lot, and a lot of people. There's no kingdom or no powerful empire that's been built with just one person.
Of course.
You have to be able to, you know what I mean, absorb
Takes a village.
knowledge. You know what I mean, in order to become bigger.
course.
And it's not saying that, you know what I mean, that you're wrong and they're right. Is just like, you know what I mean. Some people have been there before and they don't want you to go through some certain things. But a lot of people let their ego, especially in the game that you're in. Oh, I know it all. You know what I mean. I'm cool as fuck.
They think
I
they
got
do,
this
yep.
album already. You know what I mean. But for you to learn more, you know what I mean. And accept that.
Well, I think you got to watch out for that too, though, because if they're not putting in the same work you are, what I mean, you know what I'm saying? How would they even know?
That's a big thing too. Is
If
like
they're not putting
my
the work
circle is
in-
so small to the point where like the people that I'm even fucking with are people that I've known since high school, growing up. maybe 2-3 people there, maybe 1-2-3 people in LA
Yeah.
that I'll work with and build a brand and say, I'm working with this is who I'm with, all that. I won't coast it because, again, a lot of these people, I mean, even people that I've worked with, will either slip up or get caught up. There's always something that happens, but you got to understand, man, your brand is your business, man. You can't get in trouble. You can't do anything. You got to be marketable for an 8-year-old to an 80-year-old and be able to do everything in between, to be able to give that as a business, to be marketable, to get $1 million brand or deal and all that. You think anybody's going to want to invest that isn't investing in yourself? Like I said, I've done 2,165 days of just straight repetitive content over 5 years of just always posting something. A lot of people won't do that.
Yeah, and that shit like gets like old, but you have no choice. It's in your brain already.
You have to.
It's like, dude, I'm doing this without even thinking.
You got to drill it into your brain.
Yeah, it's like I got no choice. It's like this what needs to be done, and nobody else is going to do it. You got to get it done.
You have to.
You know what I mean? And when it comes down to it, you're the one that showed me on that because you just didn't stop. And I was like, dude, he's always posting. And then I remember you hit me up. You're like, dude, I kind of took a little break, but you're always posting now. I learned this shit from you, dude. Like, you know what I mean?
Every album he has or whatever, it's not even. It might not even be the album. This motherfucker might be freestyling in the bathroom. He gonna send you the video
I'm like,
of that shit. Like,
and that's the big thing.
Go like and post.
Man.
Go like and post.
If you're not showing it out, if you're not sending it to somebody, showing, okay, this is what I'm doing, this is who I am. Check this out, man. How are you able to build a fan base or be able to get? If you don't believe it, how are you going to expect somebody else to?
And it shows you who's fucking with you too. Who, you know what I mean, you got to be careful who congratulates you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That shows. And then it shows you.
Cut the grass low, man.
Yeah.
We got some more people. Go ahead and read the chat.
Let's go. Come on, man.
You got a lot of people.
Vibe ENT.
Shout out Vibe, man. We did Hope You Understand together, man. That's one of my producers, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of my boys since high school, man. Shout out Vibe ENT, man.
He said Chronic all caps. You know the vibes.
Let's go, Vibe.
B Guns, CEO shit. Shout out GED.
Let's go,
this
GED.
Man, Julia. This man's gonna go far. We believe in him.
Love you, Julia.
And then B Guns said, "Yeah, you got to be teachable."
Yes, sir. You know it, B.
That's crazy, dude. Because people just don't. I really feel like people don't know that about you. Like they're seeing you rap, they're seeing you do your thing, but they don't know what kind of work ethic you have.
They don't.
Yeah.
I only post and show you guys what I want you to see. You don't see Michael Jordan posting, him shooting free throws.
You're gonna see that shit at game time.
You see him hitting the buzzer beater to game. That's it, man. Bulls win. That's what you see. You don't see the hours and thousands of hours he puts in shooting jump shots. So when he gets to that point he's at, so when you're called in, that shit is light. That's easy. You're waiting. When the lights are on, it's time to perform.
Yeah, and they're like, "Hey, he made it overnight." No, motherfucker.
No.
We worked our ass off.
And they think that, and they think that it's even been people like I don't know about you, like a lot of people like think that that from the podcast,
yes, sir,
that we're getting like a gang of fucking money, and like somebody was like, "Oh, they asked me about something else." Like, I know you got it. You got that podcast money. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like,
it's like,
I'm
man,
not rich.
Yeah, I'm dishing the money out.
Right. I'm not.
What are you talking about?
To invest in your brand, build it to this point, even to get from myself and you. It takes a lot. Like, and a lot of people will go, okay, I want this, but they want B, but they don't want to, pay for A to get to B.
Oh no, most people won't be able to go do this, man.
If you can't invest in yourself, how do you expect someone else?
Yeah, if when let's say it's gotten the thick of the mud, most people are just gonna just leave.
But they say they want
this is hard.
They want to work with you until they know how much work it is to do it.
People don't like the heat, man. The fire. That's what I'm saying. It's rare that people go, I want to walk through this shit. A lot of it's rare people in this rap game are firemen.
No,
a lot of people go, man, go ahead, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Do what you do,
and
man.
I'll come ride with you after you're done.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
you up, man.
It's too late to believe in me when I made this shit. No, nigga.
It's like, nah, you ain't doing
that. But can you ride with me when it's even score, man? Right now, like, and
eat at the table and then cook the shit. No, exactly. That's not how it works.
And that's, as an artist, you're gonna realize that too. You're gonna be the chef. Sometimes, like DC Young Fly said, he said, sometimes you're gonna be cooking, you're gonna be the chef and all that. Sometimes you're gonna have time to sit down and eat a plate. Everyone else gonna be eating everything off of what you're doing, but you the chef, man. You gotta keep cooking.
Yeah.
And that when he said that, I'm like, okay, man, that's real, man. I gotta take that. You know what I do with my music.
Damn, you fired me up, dude, to want to do more shit with the House Over Bass. Like, for real.
It's a push-up right now.
I need that shit, dude. Because sometimes you get like so like frustrated and shit. You're like, dude,
am I doing
you know
this?
what I
Everyone
mean?
hits a wall, whether it's business, music, all that. I do too as an artist, but it's like, how do you? Same thing as Rocky. Okay, you can get knocked down, but can you get up? If you can get up again, that's gonna make whoever you with or going at or whatever going, damn, like he gonna keep coming. He gonna keep like. So at that point, man, if I keep no matter what, if
They
I
gotta fuck with
fail,
you.
Yeah.
I feel 100 times. I get up 101. They're gonna go. No matter what, man. Chronic doesn't quit. He keeps coming, man. You just gotta bet to him, man, because he's gonna keep coming at you, man.
Yeah. Yeah, we should probably get into because the song we're talking about.
So you
Let's go.
want to do it?
Let's go.
What's the
Let's
word,
do it.
man?
Let's do it.
So, I don't know if you want to like present the song,
Yeah, man.
name of it, and platforms.
They want to do something, man. I got this new single, man, dropping on Friday, man, October 25th. It's called Feel Like It, man. Shout out to Bobby and T. Shout out to GED. Shout out to Chronic Records. Shout out to my boys at House Podcast, man. We're going to premiere here right now. They're going to play the beat, man, and I'm going to give you all that real. Let's get it, man.
Okay, you want to put your earphones on for this one?
Let's go. Yeah. I'ma fuck your bitch if I feel like it. I'ma cop the bands if I feel like it. Beat the pussy up. Mike Tyson, no GD, bitch, yeah, you ain't like us. Flow so sick, hepatitis. Bitch said I got the touch like a Midas. Can't fight with us, might as well, yeah, like us. Haha, yeah, if the gang pull up, know you in trouble. Two bitches at the same time, seeing double. Back when all I could afford was the McDoubles. Now it's big numbers, triple doubles. Bring you to the ashes, now you seeing rubble. Bobby and T, GD, see the muscle. Hit 'em with this fire, I made it through the wire. I'm a House Podcast and I'm spitting fire. From the streets to the stadium, we up now. I got bitches in the green room getting down. I'm running big numbers, talking Jim Brown. I really came up and always stay down. Diamonds on me dancing, I'm talking Chris Brown. I used to run the streets, now I run the town. Like I'm Jay-Z, bitches know it's GD. Bad bitches double D's, baby come and fuck with me. Really came from the bottom, now I see the top. Bitches GD, you know that we never flop. I got two bitches, fuck them in my Gucci socks. Like I'm AI, know I used to diss the rock. Was moving 2 blocks, now I'm making big plays. Like the Human Torch, such a fucking team of plays. Do another show, bad bitches wanna go. Tell you shorty drop a low, GD is how it goes. Let's go, Hal, man, come on, man. Yo, man,
I'm loving the House over.
Drop Friday, man, feel like it, let's go.
Love that.
Come on, man. That's light work.
Dude, I respect that. I love
My
that.
brother.
I appreciate you.
Yes,
for
sir.
that,
You
man.
know I got you, brother.
Hey,
Appreciate
big
y'all,
shout out
man.
for the House Over Bad shout out from
Yeah.
Chronic. You know what I mean? We
had
appreciate
Dude.
that.
Man. People that show real, keep it love, man. That's it, man. You got to show that love back.
Dude, the fact that he put us on his song is like that. Like, dude, knowing what this dude does,
That's
how
more than
hard he
money.
works,
That means more than money.
That means way more than money. That's all love. That's all family right there, dude.
Absolutely.
I'm
That's
loving
all it
that.
was, bro.
Appreciate you for
That's
that,
it,
man.
Absolutely, bro.
Like I felt that shit. You felt that shit, huh?
man.
That's fire.
To be able to showcase that,
we
man.
gonna get you a house chain when we get you a house chain.
We got the
I'm wearing
wolf right there.
Let's go. Let's
I
go.
love that.
I'm telling you guys, man, Noise and Toys Fest, man, November 15th, 16th. If you want to see me perform my new single, Feel Like It, that drops Friday on all platforms. Come out, show out, man. I got House Podcast here.
We appreciate you for coming.
Crazy,
Thank you,
bro.
I'm inviting us too.
Of course, bro.
Dude, I'm loving it. You got more people in the chat though, so keep going.
I got the family in there. Let's go, man. Let's go, y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Got it says YB&T cook.
It was
Let's
going,
go,
it was
Vibe.
going
Let's
crazy
go.
when you were rapping. It was going crazy.
They're not
let's go.
YB&T said they're not ready, and then MC,
not,
I don't know who MC. It says MC and it's all fire emojis.
Let's go, MC. Shout out MC. Let's go. I don't know who MC is, but shout out MC. Let's go.
Hard working beats talent when talent doesn't work hard.
Yeah, that part. That
shit.
part.
Yeah,
That comment
I
right
love
there.
that.
Yeah.
That comment
I love
right there
that.
was- That's the whole episode.
I'm about to write that down. Let me-
Yeah. Hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard.
Oh God! It says no one said, and then B Gun said no one said this is gonna be easy.
No, it's not. You gotta go through the fire, man.
And you can't go in, especially your industry. You can't go into a handout just
Damn,
because you
MC's
look good or a
loving
certain
you.
way.
And then MC put all fire emojis, a bunch of fire
Let's go,
emojis
MC.
after
You
that.
already know the vibes, man. Little Chronic up in here. Let's go.
So yeah, I can't wait till the 15th. This is gonna
I'm
be lit.
ready, bro. I'm telling you, you guys see me, man, from the streets to the stadiums to be able to do this and showcase that. See you guys there as my family backstage, VIP. I got the green room, everything. Like, it's gonna be a movie, man.
Whole bunch of
Appreciate
Chronic and a
y'all.
whole bunch of music, huh?
Get ready, man. It's gonna be a killer set, man. I got the
Gonna be a
set list
movie.
ready to go,
Alright.
man. We're running through this week with Gata and the team. It's gonna be crazy, man. Everybody, Noise and Toys Fest, November 15th and 16th. Pop out, come see me, man. I'm shutting the stadium down.
The amount of work this dude put in, nobody can take this shit from him.
Nobody.
Like,
You deserve it at this point. You know what I mean? They gotta
You
open.
only
They gotta
have
open
that
the door.
at the
You've
end
been
of the
banging on
day.
that shit long enough. Shit.
I'm gonna kick that shit down.
Kick it
That's
down.
it. Yeah.
If you can give an inspiring artist, like I think you should give them two things. Like, first of all, let them know how hard it is, because you know what I mean. Let them know how hard it is, but let them know what they can do to keep going. Can you give like some inspiring
You can
artists that?
inspire hope to somebody and give somebody something to run with, man. As a man, if that's what you can do, anybody can give somebody money or be like, you should do this or that or whatever. If you can inspire hope, and if that's what I can do for my fan base, people that are around me, man, to be great and to take that little extra and be, extraordinary instead of a little bit of ordinary, I'm telling you, man, life is short, man. Believe in me just like I believe in all my fans that are in here, man, and that rock with me, and I'm going to see them on the 15th, man. I already know that, man. So I just persistence and like I said, consistency is key, man. It beats talent any day of the week, yo.
Yeah, dude, that's fire.
Shout out to Big Guns. Thank you. He said good pod.
I appreciate that, Big Guns. Yeah, I
Big Guns,
appreciate you.
Aspiring artist too. Another one of my boys, man.
Okay.
Good cat, man.
Tap in,
Watch
tap
out for
in.
that kid.
Hey, he could tap in, dude. If you're putting his name out there, tap him in, dude. Because
a bunch of my boys.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of artists. Yeah. Lost too. Yeah. We got some shit coming for the music.
I love it,
Chronic
man.
Records, man.
Well, you know the slogan. On three, we say shed the sheep.
All right, let's get it.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Shed the sheep. How's over Baz. Loving having little Chronic back in the den. I loving it, man.
Let's go, man.
So, How's over Baz, Jacob Casas.
Rico Savage.
And Melanie.
Go ahead, shout it out.
Lil Chronic, baby. Let's go.
Ba-ba-ba.
We are out.
Peace.